welcome to this course section where I teach you how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So the very first thing that you see when you look at my page is my LinkedIn banner. There are very many customizable templates that you can use on Canva, and I actually use Canva to achieve mine. So it has my name and then basically a one-liner as to who I am, who is a product management professional. This is what I want people to know. Some people use their banner to like highlight their services, tell people how to reach out to them. So if that's something you're looking into, you can do that. I would link I would attach a Canva link that teaches you or explains to you how to basically access different LinkedIn banner templates, or you can just go to Canva yourself and type in LinkedIn banner and customize how you want it to look like. Next thing is my profile picture. So here you have a professional shot. There are different people that tell you the type of pictures that you should use for your profile picture. So you don't want something with a noisy background. You want to make sure that your face is well visible. You want to make sure that you are either smiling or you have a relaxed look, just so that people know that, okay, you are easy to approach, right? And you can see me looking towards my right, because you're looking at the screen, it's my right, but in the picture it's my left. But that's because I want to direct people's eyes to my profile and not away from my profile. So you can either adopt the style where you're looking towards the right or you are looking forward. So the initial picture, I was actually looking towards the left, but just with my image editor, I was able to flip the photo to look at the right. Next, you would see my name. Attached to my name are some certifications that are there, my MBA, my CSPO, and the reason why I attach my MBA and my CSPO is for SEO purposes. So SEO means search engine optimization. This is something that people don't know, but LinkedIn also has a search engine, just the way Google works. So when you search for something on Google, it picks up the keywords and shows you relevant articles or relevant websites according to the keywords that you typed in the search bar. So if someone is looking for a product manager with an MBA, I would most likely show up because I am putting these keywords on my profile. This doesn't mean you should clunk up your name with a lot of unnecessary certifications like BSc, MSc, MBA, this, that. You don't want to make it too cloggy. I'm even contemplating removing the CSPO from my name, but yeah, that's it. Here you would see two icons. One is a verification icon and the second is a speaker icon. The verification icon is basically a feature on LinkedIn that allows you to verify yourself. So you go through a verification process where you submit a government ID. It could be your national passport, your voter's card, depending on the country that you are in, right? So you submit that and you basically get verified so that everybody who looks at your profile knows that it is the original you and it is the real you talking. Then this speaker right here basically is for you to help people pronounce your name correctly. However, people have leveraged this feature as a way of introducing themselves with their voices, so not just to pronounce their names. So I'm going to play mine and you hear what that sounds like.
Hi there, my name is Anisi and I look forward to connecting with you.
All right, so it says, hi there, my name is Anesi and I look forward to connecting with you. That's what I said there. So here you can see when I joined, you can see when I updated my contact information and my profile photo and all of that. Then just beneath, you see your little profile section. Here, this is where you get to talk about what you do. People have simple one-liners where they talk about, just say, oh, I'm a product manager at this company. But some people also use this to sell themselves, talk about what they do, talk about their expertise, their skills. So here you can see that I said I'm a B2B enterprise and B2C product manager. I excel in product strategy and product development, and I'm passionate about this. and then I go on to tell you the services that I offer, because I offer some services. If I did not offer any services, I would leave that blank and just sell myself ready for the job market, right? So one thing you should note is that LinkedIn is not just for when you are looking for jobs. You can also use LinkedIn to offer your services to other people. Just beneath, you see where I am in Lagos, Nigeria, and then you can see my contact info, which would show probably my phone number or my email address. It's basically information that I want the public to know about. And then LinkedIn also has the ability for you to attach a link. It could be to your portfolio, it could be to anything that you want to sell. So if you want to edit all of this, all you have to do is click on this pencil icon, and then you get the chance to change anything that you see in this hero section of your page. So you have the first name, last name, additional name, which is my middle name. If I want people to see my connections, I can either show or hide. I can show to just my connections or my network or all LinkedIn members. Then my audio recording, this is where I went ahead to record and talk about my name. You can delete that and record a new one. You can decide to put in your pronouns, and then select who you want to see your pronouns, and then your headline. This is what I just talked about. So here I'm talking about who I am, what I excel at, what I'm passionate about, and the services that I offer. And then I can put in my current position. If I want to show my current company in my intro, I check this. If I do not want to, you would not see AI. So when I close this model, you would see that to the right of my profile, there is the tag that says AI, which is where I currently work. And then same thing for your current education. You can decide to show this or not, right? So it's just okay when people look at your profile at first glance, they know where you work, they know where you went to school. It's for people who just want like a quick introduction as to who you are, where you've been. Then I can edit my contact information, edit my custom button, which is the link that I showed you before. So moving on, you see that I said I'm open to work. You can say you're open to work and say you're open to hiring or providing services. This allows you to, give people more information as to who you're hiring for or what services you provide, if you're providing mentorship, consultations, and all of that. When I click the more button, you can save your profile as a PDF. You can also convert your profile to a resume. That's in another section. About this profile is the part that opened up before, where you saw where I joined, where I changed my profile picture, and then you can send profile as a message. So this is just basically copying the link of my profile. And if I decide to add profile section, these are the different sections that we're going to see as we go below. Have education, position, career break, skills, licenses, projects, and all of that. As we go further down, you see all of these sections. So here I have my analytics, and the reason I can see my analytics is because I have my what's it called? I think content creator mode on. So that gives you the option to view like statistics or as to how your profile is performing, right? So if you want to see this, you need to have your creator mode turned on. You also would have the ability to create newsletters. You have the ability to go on LinkedIn Live if you have your analytics turned on. And then next is the about. Here I give a brief summary as to who I am, how long I've been working. You can see my tech stack, you can see my skills, you can see what I want to do in the future, and then there's a CTA at the end. You can also see my top skills here highlighted in the about section of my page. So you really want to sell yourself in the about section. Tell people who you are, tell them what you do. Make sure that you're selling yourself as the best possible person to be hired or to be worked with, right? And then in the featured section of my page, you would notice that I have a post, I have a link, I have an article. So these are different things where, so you can have a lot of posts, you can have a lot of things that you post on LinkedIn, but when you want to highlight certain things, you can do that under the featured. So you simply click on the plus sign and you can add a post, you can add a newsletter, an article, a link, or even media, just something for people to highlight and make reference to. And then activity, whenever I like a post, comment on a post, repost something, or even post something, you would see it under the activity page. Now to experiences. This is where you put in all your work experiences, and even if you've had a career break, you put it in here as well if you want people to know about that. So here you can see all the previous places that I have worked at, and this is also an ability for you to sell yourself and allow people have an understanding of what you've done. Unlike your CV, you are not necessarily tied to certain bullet points where you have to use just like 3 bullet points or 5 bullet points per job. Here you can expand on what you've done. So you would see the format that I use. First of all, I explain what the company is or what the company does. For this one, you could see product manager at Board Admin, and I tell you that Board Admin is a B2B SaaS company aimed at modernizing corporate governance in Nigeria. While at Board Admin, we partnered with a government agency, and then I tell you the different things that I achieved while I was at this company. You can add pictures, you can add links and all of that. So let's say you built a product, you can add a link to that product. You probably received an award, you can add pictures of you receiving that award, and everything would appear under that particular company that you worked at. And then you can also add the skills that you used or you gained while you were at that company. So even me, I need to do a lot of updating because there are basically more skills that I learned. So you want to put in all the skills, all the possible skills that you learned while at that job. Next is education. Same with while you are creating a job, you put in the name of the school. You can write whatever it is that you did, put in the activities you did and societies you belong to, the key courses that you took. So all you have to do is click on the plus icon. You can put in the name of the school, you put in the degree, the field of study, when you started and when you graduated, your grade. You can put in activities and societies and even a description. So you want to tell the world about how your school is so great, or you want to tell the world about how you were always 10% of your class. Just a little gist of what went on while you were in school. You have the ability to do all of that in the description. You can also put in skills that you acquired while you were in school, and you can go ahead to add media just like you can do for your work as well. So that's it for the education page. Next, licenses and certifications. So if you have any licenses or any certifications, you can go ahead to add them on your profile. If you were a volunteer, you can go ahead to add on your profile as well. Now, skills are so important. Previously, LinkedIn had a limit of 50 skills, but I see that it has increased now because you can see 52 skills on my profile. You want to make sure that your top skills are what people see at first. So you can see that you're seeing 2 skills here: product management and product strategy. Here, there's so many details under my product management skill, and that makes sense because I'm a product manager and that is what I want to sell to people. You can see that I had this skill at Board Admin, Rent Money, Student Build. It's also related to the courses that I had taken, certifications that I've had. You can see that someone who is highly skilled has endorsed me in this, so it's kind of like a credibility metric. You can also see that I was endorsed of this particular skill by people that I worked with, and you can see the total number of endorsement that I have for this particular skill. So you would want to probably reach out to people that you have worked with and know that you have this skill to endorse you, so that By the time, like, say 100 people have endorsed you for a skill, it means that they are putting their stamp on you. They're saying that yes, you know what you're doing, right? So that is one way to also pitch yourself to recruiters on LinkedIn, that they would see that you're highly skilled at this particular skill that you say you possess. So another thing you want to do, for you to be able to what's it called, for you to be able to rearrange your skills. So you see that I clicked on the plus signal, and here on this three dots you would see reorder. You click on reorder, and this gives you the ability to drag and drop. So I can drag this up or down, and you make sure you rearrange this to show the top skills that you have at first, and then you can keep on adding other skills. I would advise that you have a minimum of 50 skills on your profile because of SEO. Now, I'm not saying putting skills that you don't have. There are skills that you could possess that you think are not important. For example, I have Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, Trello, team motivation, teaching, which is currently what I'm doing for you right now, presentation skills. I'm also presenting, product road mapping, different skills. And by the time you start writing, you see that it's up to 50. You can see prototyping, user stories, user journeys, design, Microsoft Excel. Just these are just different things, and at the end of the day, it doesn't look like a lot when I go up and down, but these are 52 skills. So you can go to my page, use this as probably a guide for the kind of skills that you want to be on your page as a product manager. I am just going to put teaching up there because I believe that I'm a great teacher. So let's see, teaching. Okay, teaching here. All right. So now that we have that done, I'm going to go back. All right. Next, recommendations. Recommendations are also a way of people putting their approval stamps on you to say that yes, you've done a good job. So you want to probably reach out to people to give you recommendations. In the same way, you also want to give people recommendations as well, right? So if you're giving people recommendations in the past, it shows up on your page. And then if anyone has given you, it shows up on your page as well. You would want to click on the plus button, and then you can either ask or give. So if I click on ask for a recommendation, LinkedIn allows you to search for people that you have previously worked with in the past. So let me search for one of my friends. So favor. So I can click on this, and then I click continue. And then I would say, okay, how do I know her? Did she teach me? Did she mentor me? Were we students together? Was I her senior? Was she my senior? You click that. Then you click what time. Was it when I was a student? Was it when I had already started working? And then you include a personalized message to say, oh, can you write a recommendation for me, please, concerning our time here? I want you to state this, and that, just so that the person has an understanding of what they're going to write on your profile, and make sure that they are putting in their best word for you, and you send. And this person is going to receive it as a message, and then they would receive a link, right, that allows them directly leave that recommendation for you on their page, on your page rather. So next, languages. If you speak more than one language, be free to write that in. Interest as well. You would want to, at least for companies that you want to work at or things that you're interested in, it's advisable that you put all of these under your interest. Just for example, you want to work at Google, and I'm a recruiter at Google, and I look through and I don't see that you have any interest in Google, then I might as well skip you and look for somebody else who is interested. Now, I'm not saying that this is a hard factor, but these are just little things that people may or may not check out. You can also put what courses that you are interested in. So that's pretty much it for the profile bit. Another important part is your public profile and URL. When you create a profile on LinkedIn automatically attaches some numbers at the back of your link, right? So at the beginning, you would see something like linkedin.com/in/anesi-igebu09456. So LinkedIn also gives you the ability for you to edit that. So you click on that pencil, it takes you to this page, right? This is like the back end. This is like the back end for your profile, right? You click on this little pencil and then you can edit what comes after, right? So it says it must contain 3 to 100 letters or numbers. Do not use spaces, symbols, or special characters. So I can decide to change my LinkedIn URL to this and click save. And next time you come to my page and I refresh it, you would see that the link now says linkedin.com/in/anesii, and I can share that anywhere as a simple way for people to reach my profile without me having to think of the many numbers behind. So that's something you want to look at. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, please be free to reach out to me and we would discuss more on your LinkedIn profile. All right. Hope you had a good one. Bye.